Hey y'all, how you doing today? I thought I'd make this little video and bring you all up to date on a few things and show you the wheels installed on the horse trailer and all finished up and ready to go. Also, I thought I would also tell you a little bit um, why I changed out the shelves, these shelves right here, why they're here now, and where did the old shelves go? Okay, and what's the ultimate plan? Well, okay. First of all, let's go look at the wheels. You come with me. So here we go. I know the rest of the trailer looks kind of rough, but see here. See the wheels here in the daylight. It looks so much nicer, don't they? Look fantastic, really. Okay, this hub got cleaned up. This little hub cap got cleaned up. This hub got painted. Um, this hub, however, was perfect. There was no problems with it. It just got cleaned up. So did the cap. If you have any of these like this comes out and there's a grease fitting under there. And you can just put your grease gun on there, pump it up full of grease, and you've uh, lubricated the wheel bearings, which is really, really nice. Show you the new tail lights we've got put on the horse trailer. They work beautifully. Got those lights up there. Yeah, I've got to fix that trim piece. Uh, got all the lights working, so that's turning out really great. If you see here, this is the other hub that got painted. I got cleaned this up and painted it. Replaced this cap here. There was one on here, but it was damaged or it was missing the little rubber plug, so I just went ahead and replaced it and got that. Although I failed to notice that this one is made just slightly different than these here. So you see how this has got the rounded, and this one has got it just comes out straight. So, oh, here's the new valve caps, kind of a piston, looks sort of like a piston. Little trick, if you use any of these metal valve stem caps, do yourself a huge favor, put a little anti-seize underneath them. That way, you see the silver anti-seize under there. That way, if you have any problems, they won't, get any moisture, dirt, crud on there, it won't seize up. Yeah, see right here. So I think they turned out really, really nicely. Saved quite a bit of money by just redoing these wheels versus going and buying brand new ones. The wiring here is going to be repaired. That's going to be one of the next things we do. We're going to also replace this 6-pole round with a 7-blade RV. And then we're going to do a little more work on the trailer brakes to get the trailer brakes working and get them going. I'm thinking why they're not working right now maybe because of that 7-blade RV, that 7 or 6-pole round plug. But I'm not really certain. Lots of times, when you buy stuff used, you have to be really careful because other people may not go through and fix stuff like they're supposed to. Yeah. Also, the getting those wheels cleaned up and painted and everything like that, I got to share that with my daughter, and that was really, really great. She got to learn how to do something like that, and we I think we had a really good productive time doing that. So good quality time. Oh, the shelves. Okay, now I showed you these back here. Okay, Showed you those. Now let's go see. Now, this was in the barn, the green and tan barn, I guess you could say, or green and cream. Anyway, it was in that barn, and we were just using it to put stuff on. This is actually a workbench. It's not too badly made. It's actually pretty nicely made, and it was free. Okay, so like I say, spend your money wisely. So, but I'm going to be using this out here as a workbench, work table to clean stuff up and clean everything up out here, get all the rust and the old paint and stuff like that off out here. Maybe even do some welding out here when the weather's nice. I'll probably coat that wood with some sort of used engine oil or something like that, and maybe even the metal right there too. The reason why is that, when we're cleaning those wheels up, there's still all kinds of debris and remnants from cleaning those wheels up. So, there you go. The other thing about cleaning those wheels up and painting them, making them look nice like that, is, they instantly give that trailer a nice look, a better look. It doesn't look so ratty or anything like that. And another thing is, too, let me also point out that the condition of the wheels themselves was really good. They just physically, on the outside, they looked bad. The sealing area where the tire seats to the bead of the tire seats to the wheel, that was in really, really good shape on all four wheels. Structurally, those wheels are very sound. They just did not appear, the appearance of those wheels was really not that great. The back of those wheels, like I showed in a previous video, they got painted, I think about 3 coats of just gloss black paint. And then the front side got the black and silver. So they turned out really nice. And I'm looking forward to getting everything else fixed on that trailer and getting all the rest of the stuff on that trailer looking nice and looking good. And I'm sure Savannah, my daughter, will really appreciate everything on the trailer functioning nicely and looking good. And whenever she pulls up on a horse riding trail, she won't have a tremendous ton of money invested in, or we won't have a whole lot of money invested in the trailer. We'll have just, that just shows you right there, some labor, some time, using a few power tools and cleaning those wheels up, and some careful masking, and a few cans of paint. You can get something like that looking pretty good. I wish I'd gotten a video of the wheels before, but the trailer. Let's see. I'll tell you what, I'll give you an example of what those wheels looked like. They did not look very good. I just noticed the spare is still on the trailer, so you can see the trailer right there. It does not look fantastic. Got some rust to repair there, but you can see this is an example of what these wheels started out looking like. Okay, so from this to this, I call that a win. Yeah, I call that a big win. So, the gray metal shelf that was in my garage is now in that building, that green and cream building. Yeah. And it's far better out there in that building than it ever was in here. So, there you go. But, I'm going to give you a quick little tour here in the garage, show you what else that you can do, give you a few other ideas about tool storage, how to organize your garage better. I know. I need to take some of my own advice, but I'm a bit of a pack rat. So, but see this? Yep. Good old file cabinet. This was at my grandfather's house, and the drawers still open and closed without any issues whatsoever. And as you can see, I have some power tools in here. As you can also see, this thing is very, very stable. It's got the roller bearing drawer glides. You can see I've also got old towels laying here in the bottom to keep the tools away from the rusty floor. Even though I've cleaned these floors up in here really, really well, they're still, dirty and rusty and all that. But I've got like gasket paper. I know I've got the saw in here. I didn't have any place else to put it. Okay, so sue me. I've got some towels in here and some old socks to use as rags. So, I've got some gaskets over here. Let's set that gasket down like that. Even got some gasket paper in there. This one, sandpaper, abrasives. All right. Workbench, free. Door from a trailer, cut down, and now it works fantastic in its chosen application. This was a display table from this was a display table from a department store. They threw it out, and I grabbed 2 of those tables, and I took the legs, cut them, and made these extensions to extend. See, originally they stopped here, but I put this extension on there to jack the table up to where it's a good working height. Before, it would have been too low. Okay. These were already here, but they weren't bolted down. They were just kind of sitting here. I actually, you can see the 2x4 that runs down there. There's another one up there. You see? Okay. All right. That allows this to sit still and actually be a pretty good working surface. Although, yeah, I've got a lot of crap everywhere. Okay, but I constructed these shelves myself. Just simple, same kind of design as these tables right here, pretty much. Nothing really all that radical. Okay, you can do like what I did if you want to on your shelves, or you can go and buy shelf brackets. I just took this 2x4 right here, screwed it, run screws through it to the 2x4 right here, or this one screws to this one, and then this one screws to that one, and then we take the piece of plywood and we attach it to that. Now, I am not an expert carpenter by no stretch of imagination, and I'm not claiming to be. I'm just merely giving you inspiration and ideas on how to do stuff. Now, if you go around your neighborhood, you check on like Facebook Marketplace, etc., 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 flea markets, yard sales, everything, you will pick up stuff like this. Also from my grandfather's house. He was a bit of a pack rat too. Okay? But I have taken this. As you can see, I'm using this to keep some more old rags in for use here in the garage. I've got some air impact tools. I've got some other stuff in here. I've even got my welding hat in here. So I've got my valve spring compressor in there. I would have some of this stuff in my regular toolbox, but they just take up so much space and everything like that. It gets ridiculous. I have some charging cords for some of my electric tools and stuff like that. Electric light, rechargeable lights. And then, there's not using that drawer much. I've got some owner's guides for some of the owner-operator guides for some of the tools and equipment, stuff like that. I've got some Oh yeah, okay, these are stickers and things like that. So that gives you some ideas on how to arrange stuff like some of this. You'll probably come with much better ideas than I did. So, but anyway, uh, lights. There were 0 lights in this garage when I got it. Most of these lights, um, all of these here on this side, um, were going to be thrown away. I stepped in, I got them. I did ask, okay? I didn't like just go and rummage through the dumpster and chuck them out. No, I asked and I got permission to get them. So that was all nice and legal. These I bought, but I bought them used, but they work really well. And I bought these lights plus a couple other things. I think I paid like $40 for everything. So, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4 lights here plus a couple of other lights that are not in here. So, and I think I got a bicycle too. Turned out really nice. But you know, that just gives you some idea of how to set up your garage. We'll go over here to the other side of my truck. Show you this real quick. Okay. This was also free. The ladder. It's not super useful in the garage, but you will have some uses for it every so often. This shelf already here. These 2 shelves also were already here. I just brought them out here and put them to use. This shelf was already here, but it was a double-sided shelf. There was another one just like this on the other side. I basically cut that other side off and attached the shelf. You can see that nail back there attached to the 2x4 stud to the wall. And now I have some useful shelves here. Those shelves that are covered with all kinds of engine parts over there. And yes, that is a chair leg that you see there as part of the shelf. They were already here. They were already in the garage, and they actually work pretty good. Matter of fact, right there was another set of them, but they didn't really suit my needs right there. So over here, pretty good. Over there, not so good. So, but these shelves there now, I like much better. So I think that's going to work out really good for me. These shelves, as you can see, I just keep a lot of cleaning products over here and stuff like that. This cabinet also came from my grandfather's house. Just a sheet metal cabinet. Yes, there's rust on the outside and flaking paint on the inside. What a combination, right? But you know what? It works fantastic for what I use it for, which is just this right here. Yeah, that's actual oil on there. Okay? Don't judge. Okay? I'm a busy person. All right, so, but these right here, if you recognize them, I've got 2 or 3 of those hanging here. I've got a couple of them hanging here, and I got one just sitting up there, 2 actually sitting up there that aren't being used. Those are from a parts store, and you can see the Gates Rubber Company, Denver, Colorado. Yeah, you see right there. So you can actually see some of the old part numbers from some of the stuff there. So, from some of the belts that used to hang on there. So, what that turned out to be is I went to haul my trash off, and hey, what do you know? Those were just laying right there. And I grabbed them up, and they're mine now. So, um, just another freebie that I was able to put to use in here. Now they hold up chains and straps, ratchet straps, and just all manner of things. Okay, so just a good way to put something to use. So anyway, okay. All right, this video went very long, but there was a lot of good ground to cover, and a lot I wanted to pass along to you all and show you all, you know, how to set up your own garage. Now, for some of you out there, you're old hands. You know what to do. You already know all of this. You've been down this road, maybe even several times. Well, that's great. But there's some of us we haven't. Okay? And for those of you who haven't, I hope you can use this to help yourself. Okay? All right. And I also hope I've inspired you to set up your own garage. Okay? And organize things. Maybe hopefully better than me. All right? So thank you very much for watching. And if you have any questions, comments, ideas, criticisms, whatever, I don't care. It doesn't matter. Put them down there below. I will do my very best to get back to you and answer them. Okay? Thank you very much, and God bless.